Good evening to Mrs. Ann and my fellow Lexmates. We are from Group Lex 2045, Group 1 to 4. Okay, today our theme is Everything is Possible. Before we proceed to watch the video, let's introduce ourselves. My name is Vikneshwari Suryanarayanan, matrix number 197748.
My name is Tinisha Krishnan and my matrix number is 197742.
Good day,
Hello, my
everyone.
name
Okay, you proceed, Divya.
is Divyashni Mohan with matrix number 198900. Thank you, Kavi.
Okay, good day. I'm Kavinishna Subramaniam and my matrix number is 195837.
My name is Rubaraj Yadavan. My matrix number is 198240.
Okay, as I said before, our theme is today is Everything Possible. Let's watch a video from YouTube entitled The Most Inspirational Video You Will Ever See, Nick Vujicic's Story. Tunisa, can you share screen?
Yeah, can be.
At age 8, I thought that I should commit suicide. Why? I didn't have hope. So I tried to give up. At age 10, I tried to drown myself in 6 inches, 15 centimeters of water. In my home, I told my dad I just wanted to relax. Really, I wanted to end my life. I had enough. But it was so hard because people put me down. And I started believing that I was not good enough. I started believing that I was a failure. That I'll never ever be somebody who people would like, people would accept. I couldn't change my circumstance. I couldn't just one day wake up and say, hey, give me arms and legs. I need arms and legs. And I had questions and no answers. And I asked my mum and dad, why did this happen? I asked doctors, why did this happen? They don't know. There are some things in life that are out of your control that you can't change. You got to live with. The choice that we have, though, is either to give up or keep on going. So what do you do when you fall down? Get back up. Everybody knows to get back up because if I start walking, I'm going to get anywhere. But I tell you, there are some times in life where you fall down. You feel like you don't have the strength to get back up. I'm down here, face down, and I have no arms, no legs. It should be impossible for me to get back up. You see, I will try 100 times to get up, and if I fail 100 times, if I fail and I give up, do you think that I'm ever going to get up? No. If I fail and try again and again and again, for as long as I try, there's always that chance of getting up. Does that make sense? It's not the end until you've given up. I'm not here today to tell you that I understand your pain. I don't know how it feels to be abused. I don't know how it feels to feel, quote, fat and you've got an eating disorder. I don't know how it feels to have a broken home. I don't know how it feels. I don't know how it feels to have a broken heart. I don't know how it feels. That is how you
Okay, such an inspirational video. Okay, Kavinish, now what do you think about the video and about our team? Everything is possible.
Kavinishna,
Kavinishna, can you unmute?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
The fear of being alone and having no purpose in your
Okay.
Should I start?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Vigneshwari, for letting me to talk first. Okay, this video is about Mr. Nick and his what he have done throughout his life to survive in this society. So the point that attracts me in this video is that the last sentence he mentioned that life is a beautiful gift no matter what your circumference is. So this point is really interesting because we might face a lot of obstacles, hardships, and sometimes we celebrate our happiness and also joy. So everything is impossible. Everything is possible. Meant here is we have to face a lot of hardship before we get anything that we really wanted. In my opinion, I think we should take this life as a game, whereas we shouldn't give up easily. I meant here is that there is no mistake. There is always lessons that we need to learn. So I think this is what I learned from this video. And maybe you can share your opinions too, Mr. Rob.
Okay. I will take your words, which I think I understood from the video, which is the quote "never give up." So why I think the never give up was being the prime purpose of the video is because success might take longer. Because as we saw from his video that he was trying to stand up, but suddenly it didn't happen at first, but after several times it did happen. So that I understood that success might take longer, and then you shouldn't give up before even you begin the race. As what you say that life is a game. So even before even you try to live your life or bring it in a successful path, if you give up, I think it's like you shouldn't give up at all. Like for example, sometimes you have struggles for years before you can reach the place. Like for example, is Thomas Alva Edison. He found light after several things, and then finally he found light. I think without light, there won't be anything. Like we couldn't even do the Zoom thing because we all be in black, dark, with candle lights and so on. What do you think about this, Sinis, now?
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Rob. I totally agree with you, Rob. We can take Thomas Edison as an example because he literally tried like 999 times and only success on his 1,000th time, I think. So if he was get discouraged on his first or second failure, he wouldn't be successful now. So we shouldn't take our failure as a defeat. Instead, we should take our failure our first stage to our success. So what I learned from that video is no matter how hard is life with us, we should not get disappointed with it. Maybe just imagine if he was committing suicide in his early age, you wouldn't be famous right now. You wouldn't be a successful person right now. All you need is you need to believe in yourself, maybe a little bit of faith, determination, or hard work to obtain success. One day it will become your moment. At the same time, you also bother the consequences because he was mentioning that he was bullied at his early stages. Maybe we all pass some negative comments on us, like you cannot do this, you're weak. So I think you should not take that comments seriously. Instead, you should prove them that they are wrong because you can fight it back. You know your strength. So all I want to say is there's nothing impossible in this world unless you have the will to do it. What do you think, Divya?
I totally agree with what you, Rob, and Kari said just now, Vanessa. It was a great idea from you guys. So what I learned from this that video was Nick Vujicic is a very famous person, and I'm really sure everyone knows him. So as what he told from his story, he said that he doesn't believe in himself at the first. He tried committed suicide several times. But at last, at a point, there was a turning point in his life where he started to believe that he couldn't change his circumstances, but he can change his own opinion. So everything lies within himself, his mindset, and him. It comes from himself. So he started to change his opinion. Instead of giving up, he tried harder. So he even mentioned that if you fall down 100 times and you never, didn't, if you gave, if you give up and never tried, he wouldn't get up. So what I can say, what I learned or what we all can learn from him is if you believe in yourself, everything is possible. There's nothing impossible in the word. The word impossible itself is saying, I am possible. So we should, if you can dream it, you can do it. It's all in yourself, your mindset. What do you think about this, Vigneshwari?
I totally agree with all of you. As Divya said, there is one dialogue in the video that give up or keep going. There's only two choices. If Nick Vujicic give up in his life, maybe there is no any a professional speaker, motivational speaker like him in this world, right? He's a very professional speaker, motivational speaker with no arm, no leg, but he can swim, which is a very, we can see his um, efforts in that, right? As we know that he have tried, as he said in the video also, when one is fall down 100 times, but you try another time, you can get it. Either you accept the fate and change your future, or give up in your life, and that's just your life. You need to put some efforts. We cannot stuck at one place thinking, oh, I cannot do it, I cannot do it. But there is a no point, right? We must have some hope in our life. Next is famous quotes that, yes. Sorry, Divya.
Hey, no. No, just continue.
There's a famous quote that everything is possible, and impossible is it itself. I am possible. So it's nothing impossible in this world. What do you think about this, Kavisna?
Yeah, your points are very outstanding, everybody. Not only Nick, Mr. Nick is who I admired, but also another person that I admire. He mentioned that dedication is something that you have to do in life forever, which means we shouldn't give up at the center of our life. If we have that dedication, we will not only win in life, but we will win the life itself. So I love this word, and this is what I bring in my life, and I will never give up on anything, although people started to stop me. So that I would like to share, and I hope you guys can get this motivation too.
Is that from your favorite actor, Vijay
Actor
Kavi?
Kavisna?
Is that from your favorite actor, Kavi?
Yes, yes.
Nice one, Kavi.
That's a
Thank
good
you.
one, Kavi. So about that giving motivation and so on, right? So I like to say, while we're looking at a very big picture, so get to us. You think you would survive SPM when you do SPM?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was
No.
totally
Yeah.
very hard. Was it yes? Wow, so
No.
confused.
Let's talk about current situation. Do you think we will
Yes,
survive this time?
exactly.
Please.
Time
Do you
4.
Do you think that we will survive this time?
Have you
But
think that we would actually do this Zoom meeting when there was coronavirus lockdown?
yeah,
Because of the pandemic and that spread, the spreading of that virus, I
I
thought
don't
that I wouldn't
even
even
believe
survive.
I would
But yeah,
survive that. Yes.
Yeah,
you know, it's
everything's
not the end until we give up.
Yeah. Just like this, like
No,
we
I
must
think I would
believe
like to
that we can
re-quote
complete.
what Vicky said. I think there's no life until we give up. It's like
It's not the
that.
end until we give up.
Yeah, there's no end until we feel the successness. I would say not until you
Yeah.
give up.
Yeah.
I also like to add one point that everyone is good at something. Who says disabled person cannot do anything? Just we can take
Yeah.
Anik Pujiji as an example, right? He became successful now, even with his physical appearance.
Physically, it's not common.
So maybe same goes to us. If one person is good at studies, doesn't mean that other person also good at studies. So you should find out maybe you can find out your hidden talents like singing,
Yeah.
dancing, and go for it.
Painting.
Yeah.
And this
Doing-
makes me remember a quote: "If the plan doesn't work, change the plan, but then not the goal of getting
Okay.
successful." So
What is
if you say
Nice one.
if we can't get being academically, there's always another way. Because I think the CEO of the Microsoft is not a graduate holder, but he's the CEO of Microsoft.
Even the football player also Messi
Yeah.
Yeah.
became a successful person.
even the
Yeah,
Bill Gates?
Cristiano
Just show
Ronaldo.
your interest in
Your-
your correct path.
Your talent. Believe in yourself, what you can do, your strength.
Exactly. I would like to quote what Rob said just now, the SPM thing, what Vicky said, the SAM4 thing. So what I can say that everything seems impossible until it is done. So if you look back at your SPM, you will say, yeah, SPM only, I can do it. And then same goes to your EB and MB project, how we did in SAM1 and SAM2. It was
Yeah.
seemed impossible. But if we look back, it will like, if it doesn't bother you bother you in 5 years, don't bother it in for more than 5
5
minutes.
minutes.
So just believe in yourself and go with the flow.
Yeah. Somehow we did it, the EB and MB project.
Yes.
Yeah.
It just best
Then I'm not.
times.
Yeah, and then I think I'm not regretting of trying that so hard because it's a still win for me. I finished it, so I want to
Yeah,
say
it
is
seems
even though how many tries you
impossible.
say, you won't regret it.
Yeah. Even though got a lot of mistake, we learn lesson from every
Yeah.
projects, right? Same goes apply for our life.
Havi said that there is no mistake, only lessons.
Lessons.
Yeah.
Yes. So guys, in this video, he also mentioned about find your joy through faith. So what do you guys think about that?
Pardon? Could you repeat that?
Joyce,
Find your
Find your
joy,
Okay.
the fun
Okay.
joy
through your faith.
through your faith.
Okay. What I understand is that is his faith, right? Okay. He has no legs, no arms, but he can find the joy from that. He can be a successful motivational speaker. The choice is with us, right?
Yeah, I think what he wanted to say also is like he did what it makes him feel happy. If you do whatever that you feel happy about it, I think you will be
Just do it.
successful. It's about being passionate about what you do.
I
What do you
also
think about this?
was very positive. He didn't think in a negative way.
He did,
Yeah,
but he changed it later on.
Yeah, I understood that. Instead of regretting of what you had or what God already gave you, try to accept it with an open heart. So you will be more happy. Instead of being sad, try to accept with your open heart.
Yes.
Try to put faith in it. So what do you think about Kavi? Do you have any interesting thing?
No. I was asking your opinion about
What,
that.
Kavi?
I was asking the opinion about the joy through faith.
Accept your fate and change your future.
So, and also we have to accept our criticism. We need to be ready to listen for people's motivation or people advice.
Yeah.
But it's not necessary for us to follow them. We have to
You
work
can never
hard.
make anyone happy. You can't make everyone happy with what you
Yeah.
do. Until you are happy and the people you love are happy, I think
Yeah.
I
People-
remember a quote when saying this. If people criticize you, accept it as a brick. So if people throwing brick at you, use the brick to build the steps for you to achieve success in your life.
Because
Instead of
people tell us that
yes.
they always tell us that this is impossible for you or something similar to that, but we shouldn't stop, and maybe we should be surrounded with the positive people for us to accomplish our mission.
Oh, indeed. Choose your people.
Yeah.
Anything else?
think we can come to a conclusion.
Tanisha, would you like to conclude this?
I think I just want to add a Tamil actor, Ajit's dialogue, from one of his movies. Never ever give up. Just keep going.
Oh,
One day you will become successful. Kavineshna, would you like to add any Vijay's dialogue here?
No, it's okay.
Bury them with
Thanks.
success, something like that.
kill them with your smile.
Success.
Give them a smile, very with success.
Yeah. Same.
Okay.
Mm.
Dream it,
Welcome.
believe it, and achieve it.
Oh, I would like to say something. Failure is the first step of success.
I'd like to add
Nikki,
that
do you want to give a quote?
I
Yeah, I
already
think
gave
it's everyone.
the word itself possible. I am impossible itself. Say I am possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kavi, you were you
Kavi,
saying
I think you
something?
want to add something.
Have you tried to say something?
I
Yeah.
saw this very popular in Instagram that they said if you want the rainbow, you have to go. You
Yeah.
need the rain first.
Yeah. Rainbow falls
Yes.
after the rain.
Yes,
Yes.
that shows that everything possible, and
I-
you need to faces
Go through some pain.
success.
Oh, senang-senang dahulu, susah-susah dahulu, senang-senang kemudian.
Yeah.
Outcomes.
That's a Malay.
Suddenly Malay peribahasa.
Yeah.
The thing is applicable for all language lah, as long as we got the point.
Yep. So
Okay,
and I
Vicky.
think we can come to a conclusion, Tunisa. I think everyone had understood the video.
Yeah. I think.
Yeah, everyone
And understood our team too.
Okay. Thank you.
So I think we can end this.
Bye
Till
bye.
we meet again.
Thank you, Mrs.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Mrs.
Bye.
Anand.
Shannon, stay safe, wear mask. Bye bye.